first Philippine-Indian maritime cooperative activity is considered a very successful one. All activities scheduled were conducted as planned. Everything went well. All the desired objectives of the unit of the task force were met.
Napansin namin sir, may dumating ng mga Chinese vessels sa atin. Ano ba mga ito at nakasagapan po ito sa ginawa natin natin?
Actually sir, right from the start or pag-pull out pa lang namin, they were already monitored by our Philippine Air Force assets. And upon setting out for sail, we have already monitored them, processed them, and relatively their distance from us or the main body was far. So basically, nagawa naman namin lahat ng objectives and they did not affect at all. Hence, we were able to successfully complete the first Philippine-Indian Navy maritime cooperative activity.
How do you characterize yung ginawa nila? Sa shadow? Gano'n ba sila kalayo? Yung ginawa?
Again sir, relatively they are far. So maybe they are trying to make their presence felt during the conduct of activity. But nevertheless, hindi naman tayo natinag or naapektuhan nung presence sila doon sa area. Bagkus natapos natin yung activity ng maayos.
Kung challenge your presence or sila rin mismo nag-challenge yung presence yung nangyari siya?
Since it is the exclusive economic zone, everybody has a freedom of navigation in the area. So there was no challenge, but we processed them, we monitored them all throughout the activity.
Hindi naman sila nagsasagawa ng patrol, no? Kasi yun, nabawal sa loob ng EEZ, di ba? Kasi hindi naman, pwede ka lang dumaan doon, innocent passage, dire-diretso expeditiously. But mukhang shadow tayo, tama ba? Bumubuntot sila, 2 days sila bumubuntot sa atin.
Throughout that 2 days, sir, they were along with us. But again, sir, they are relatively far from us. And we have been monitoring them. Tayo yung nagmo-monitor sa kanila, sir, actually, sir. Hindi sila, not the other way around na tayo yung sinashadow nila. We are inside the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines. So, nababantayan natin kung ano man yung galaw nila within our territorial areas.
So, there's nothing to worry about, sir?
Nothing to worry about. Allow me to give an overview. For the past 2 days, we had a joint maritime activity with India. So it was a series of complex naval activities, starting with maneuvering drills, anti-surface activities, and one of the highlights of which is the replenishment at sea. So during this replenishment at sea, the purpose of which is to prolong or mapahaba yung stay natin at sea by transferring specific provisions such as fuel, solid provisions, mga ganang bagay po sir. So during nung conduct ng replenishment at sea, nung first day, nung 03 August, nag-conduct po muna tayo ng approaches. So this is a regular or doctrinal kasi kailangan muna natin mag-practice. And then on the succeeding day, we conducted the actual replenishment at sea, wherein we came as close as 41 yards doon sa supplying ship. So during that activity, sir, nagkaroon lang naman tayo ng slight exchanges of solid materials.
Kaya sir, hindi biro at hindi madali yung ganun level of activity. Is also crucial sa tama ba sir na siya ganito din?
Yes sir, tama po kayo dyan sir. When conducting replenishment at sea, it is not just a one-day activity. It is a series and deeply rooted na mga preparations sir. So it cannot be conducted na biglaan lang. So talagang hindi to siya biro sir, and being as close as 41 yards from a supplying ship, marami pong pwedeng mangyari. Many factors to consider, environmentally, human, mga ganun pong bagay.
So ito yung paghahanda sir sa possible na in the future, nandito na naman ulit yung mga Indian, pwede silang mag-refuel sa atin in the future.
Tama po. Actually, this is a great avenue for us to enhance our interoperability with like-minded nations such as India. So in the next iteration, either with India or other countries who wish to participate, bringing them with them yung mga oilers or similar platforms, we are ready sir.